This is an AMI This Week Extra with Laura Bain.
I'm here in my living room with Rebecca Davies Wilson of Gentle Yoga Halifax. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Laura.
And we're not on our yoga mats, we're in chairs because today we're going to do some chair yoga. What are some of the reasons someone might do chair yoga?
Well, chair yoga is a practice that's accessible to anyone who is comfortable sitting in a chair. It's a great practice for those who have trouble getting up and down off the floor, which is a staple in most traditional yoga classes. So one of the places I like to start is waking up the spine. In an average yoga class, we do a movement called cat-cow, and we can modify that for the chair by placing our hands palms facing down on the legs wherever's comfortable for you. And I like to sit sort of centered in the chair, not leaning back, not with the back touching the back of the chair, but centered so we have some room to move. As you inhale, think about pulling your shoulders back and puffing your heart forward and even your belly forward. And if it's comfortable, you might look up slightly.
So just sort of arching our spine.
Exactly. Now as you exhale, we find the opposite movement. Draw the shoulders forward and lean back like you're slouching. If it's comfortable, you can let the chin come towards the chest. And then we can alternate between these two a couple of times, even 3 to 5 repetitions, whatever is comfortable for you, sinking to your own breath. Another nice way to wake up the spine is to take the spine through a gentle twist. And so we can get into that. We'll start by taking the left hand to the right leg, just taking hold of that right leg, palm down, wherever's comfortable along the leg. And then take your right hand and place it on the chair behind you. Maybe that's on the back of the chair or more on the side of the chair, whatever is comfortable for you to reach. And already, just to get the hands in this position, we've had to turn the chest and the shoulders to the right. As you inhale, think about getting really tall through the spine and relaxing your shoulders. And then as you exhale, using your hands to gently guide yourself a tiny bit deeper into the twist.
And how far should we be taking the twist?
Good question, Laura. With any of these postures and exercises, we're looking to stay within comfortable range of motion. We're not trying to push to the point where we're feeling strain or any painful sensations, but just to where we're feeling just a gentle amount of stretch that feels enjoyable. And then you can release, unwind back to center, take pause, and we can go into the other side. Let's take the right hand across the body to the left leg. So palm down, touching that left leg, and then the left hand comes around behind to take hold of the chair. You got it, Laura. Inhale to lengthen, get nice and tall, and then exhale to twist. And you can hold this for 3 to 5 breaths, or any amount that's comfortable for you. And then gently unwind, coming back to center.
And what about for the lower body?
Yeah, we don't want to forget the lower body, and one of the best places to start is with the feet. We often forget about the feet, but they do so much for us. They're used and abused. We're on them all day long. And so a nice way to give the feet some love, which can be really refreshing and rejuvenating for the whole system. It's amazing how much better you can feel just working with the feet, is you can lift up one of your feet, and let's just find gentle circling of the ankles. You might feel some little cracking in the joint. That's fine, it's totally normal.
So we wake those stiff ankles up.
Exactly. Make sure to circle your ankle the other way. And then bringing the foot back to a relaxed position, we can alternate between pointing the toes, feeling the stretch on the front of the foot and ankle, and then flexing the foot, so pulling the toes back, pressing the heel forward. And you can move through this any amount of times that feels good for you. In a class, I'd normally do about 6 repetitions of this movement. We're looking to stay within comfortable range of motion with all of these activities.
And then we'd repeat that on the other side.
Exactly, we'd repeat that with the other foot.
I know that we just scratched the surface of what you can do with chair yoga, but thank you so much for giving me an introduction today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me, Laura. At the end of yoga class, we often bring our hands together in front of the heart and say Namaste, a Sanskrit word that means the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste, Laura.
Namaste.
Catch new episodes of AMI This Week, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on AMI TV.